left. So here we go. We're going to go back to Minfilia in the Waking Sands. If you recall, that is back in Western Thanalan. Minfilia is someone that we've spoken to a whole bunch of times now, so you should recognize her by name. If not, you will recognize her by sight. And by PMET's lovely voice acting of Minfilia when the game isn't voicing her. Squirms will lead the way. We've made this run a few times now, and we will make it again, I assure you. But, bubble trouble. Bubbly Bernie. Milfinia.
I see you take the strange, long, and expensive route to get to the Waking Sands.
Expensive? What are you talking about?
It's cheaper. I think it would be cheaper to go directly to a main city and then take the boat, but I could be wrong.
Well, teleporting to Limso probably would have cost as much as just teleporting here, so...
Yeah,
and then I gotta pay the 40 gil to use the ferry.
You gotta save it as your favorites.
I'm not gonna do that. Poochie Witchy, I don't think Minfilia falls under Milfilia because she, I don't think she's a mom. She might be. Look, there's Tancred. Oh, Miro, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Alright. You ready, Packamet?
Yeah.
Alright, we're entering the solar.
Just tell me if it's voiced or not.
I will let you know. It is not.
Welcome back, Miro. So glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelve's Wood? Two of Labra's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt then. The Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others.
Look at this. Earrings that are worse than what I got. Earrings and earrings. Okay, let's go with these ones, I guess. Juba, Silly, are you ready?
No?
Skeletons? That's the name of it? Just skeletons? Alright. I'm fairly certain...
Dumb name.
I'm fairly certain Juba will be needed for this scene, so I hope he's around.
I'm never around. What are you talking about?
Excellent. It might be voiced though, so give me a sec. Wrath of the Titan. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow scions on a new development. So give this a moment, I'll let you know.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
It's voiced.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since, which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Quest accepted. Alright. That's you, Pac-Man.
Thank you for agreeing to handle Titan and the kobolds. As Erstola mentioned, the mission will be fraught with danger, so we will want to spare no preparation. I shall look forward to your triumphant return, as shall all your comrades. Go with the blessing of the crystal.
Okay. So, I guess those of you have an idea. We are going to be going and seeking out how to fight the Primal Titan. And it's quite the fight. It's one of the least liked fights in the game. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, that's where I thought you would be. Okay. We are heading to Limsa Lominsa. It is nighttime. Okay, so to the upper decks. We've been here before, you guys know this area. We're going to the aft castle. This is kind of like the Maelstrom's base of operations within Limsa Lominsa. There's some kind of event going on here, it looks like. Oh, it's the celebration for Gold Saucer. They got a whole bunch of balloons and cactuars and such, and aldgoats and moogles. Everyone likes moogles, except Piamet. Red flag, I tell you. Alright, this is a lady. Piamet, are you ready?
Yep.
Rashat Ricky.
Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect. Forgive me, madame. To business, then. It is as we were told, or we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Haukke Manor. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fell primal.
You're going to be doing a lot of talking here.
Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Miro. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Miro personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we returned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands, that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Miro? You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanasia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows.
Alright. I think that's going to be the last thing we do today is talk to Track to him. They didn't actually tell me his name. How do they, like, how do I know who I'm going to go talk to? Yeah, we're going to Lower Lanasia. I don't think we've done too much in Lower Lanasia yet. No, apparently I haven't even gone there. So there's that. This is our first time here. To get a sense of this is how big the map is. It doesn't look that big because I got it all the way zoomed out, but it is actually one of the larger areas in the original Realm Reborn. Let's summon a random mount. Oh, we get a Drought Chocobo. Alright. There's a Mossless Gooba. Okay. There's a lighthouse over there. Wonder if that's Pharos. Yeah, they got high cliffs overlooking the ocean. The tides rolling in. It'd be cool if during different weather effects it actually affected the ocean and you can see it like slapping up against like the wall during storms and such. I don't know if they'd ever do that, but just little things like that. You got wild dodos. Gooba.
I don't think that's Pharaoh's, because doesn't Pharaoh's have like crystals all on it?
Well, it's in the distance, right? So it could be. Like that one over there is part of Moribi, but this one out here, oh, I gotta get a better angle now that I'm blocked. That one there could be, but no, it's spinning too. It's probably not Pharos. This gate here leads to the Limsa Lamensa residential area. But we are heading over to these windmills. Yeah, Puchiwishi, there's still a lot of guild sellers that post and whisper people. It's kind of annoying, but look, here's your Stoller. You ready to pack him in?
Mm-hmm. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Yozora. Even so, I must admit I've never before met one of their members face to face. I imagine that a warrior who had toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of fame and glory. Yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds.
Alright, track to him. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your lass or three. You gonna say something, Adventure, or just keep staring? Eh? You wanna know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in a piece no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Trackerton was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Hey, toadskin jacket. That's not better than what I'm wearing. It's about the same, actually. Okay, I'll just get this. Tales from the Tidus Slayer. Tractum is eager to regale you with stories of his glory days. So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Tidus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. It's a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi! What's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Tidus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and we'll talk. Alright, so we'll finish up with him before we're done. So we'll go beat up the rat's nest, I guess. There it is, right behind this windmill. Tiny mandragoras. Rat's nest! A high-pitched squeal pierces the air. These are some dangerous rats. Level 30 rats. There we go. Oh, the Rat King. Can't really see them that well in the long. There you go. It's a little more like a marmot. Alright, let's go back and talk to Tractum. Eh? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, adventurer. Saved me the hassle of, never mind. Okay, so that's about as good as what I'm using. Grab that. Tractum appears to be ignoring you. Hungry goobers. What? You still asking about how we beat Tidus? I don't know, adventurer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a goober. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, why don't you try heading due west, and stand and look at it in case a goober comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about Tidus.
I just got it. He's talking about Titan, but using the wrong name.
He's talking about Final Fantasy VII, or X's main character.
Yeah, I was like, who's Tidus? Besides that guy.
Hello, Gooba. Gubu Farmer.
I wonder what he farms.
Bacon. Look at those rows of teeth. He's got like 3 rows of teeth. And he's dead. Sorry, big guy. That's just the way the Gubu falls. Eh? You again? Then that Gubu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Adventure. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm not sure if I should tell you our secrets. The Lominson Way. Tractum remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread Primal Tidus. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew it. That could be you, silly.
Tractum, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead.
Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did.
Is that a fact? And what will your friend say here if I ask her?
She'll vouch for me. Of course, ain't that right, friend?
Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew the Gubu, or was it you?
Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew the bastard Tidus.
Tidus? Tidus? Who in the Seven Hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sudden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit.
Well, you see, Tidus is what me and the lads used to call him.
That's the biggest load of Sahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominson way. Tractum, if you don't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked.
I love how Miro just shrugged his shoulders at him. Alright. Alright, so you may have to say stuff that pop up in the chat, I don't know.
Well, good luck.
Hey, Final Fantasy II music. Alright! You know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. That's you, silly.
Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. They're nothing alike.
He has to kill a small boulder, what an ass. I love this new battle music, though. Bah! Look behind you! Three-headed Gubu! Bugger! Bugger! Did you cast Paralyze on me, you sack of shit? How you doing, lass? Feeling a bit stiff by any chance? Why, yes I am, you fucking cheater. Only killing's against the rules. Well, this is gonna hurt. Just as I got paralyzed, this is when he decides to attack me. You're still at it? Bugger me! Tis lucky I've got one of these. That's enough of that. No bombs for you, friend. Me arms! Me bleeding arms! Haha, reminds you of Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, I can see that. Mr. Satan in a fucking straw hat. Alright! I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have.
Save your blubbering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known.
Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so Look, his name was Weiskit, alright? Weiskit, he'll tell you how to defeat Tidus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Alright, next start of the quest is to go talk to Weiskit and Costa del Sol. So, Miro will give everyone a nice wave goodbye, or a farewell. Thank you. Oops. Spelled farewell wrong. No? Okay, says a goodbye. There we go. There we go. Goodbye, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy XI. Next week for Final Fantasy XIV, and the rest of this week, hopefully, if you want to catch me beat, maybe. I don't know. I don't think the game ever ends, but Final Fantasy Dimensions. So this is Miro signing off. Piamet, Silly, Juba. Okay, they don't. Oh, there they are.
Bye.